All right, chat. We are on the final boss. And I'm running out of consumables. A rather unfortunate situation. We have enough for a level, don't we? Yeah, we do. Let me level up once. We've been a little stuck. We've been a little stuck. We were close like 2 or 3 times last stream, though.
Khazan, why do you insist on fighting me? You see, the real enemy is humanity. Osman, look at how you've changed, and what you've become.
Nice. Oh damn, I'm dead. Rip.
Accept chaos.
Rip.
Bring you unimaginable power.
Some of phase, like the phase transitions and stuff, he just kind of egos his way through. I stand by what I said last stream. I really think that they need to zoom out the camera on this fight quite a bit. Ow. Oh god. Rip. That was unfortunate. We're having like pretty good early parts here. Oh damn, yeah, we got Doodler gifting the vinyl sticker set to the chat. Yo, exclamation point join in the chat, everybody. Is it exclamation point join or just regular join? It's something like that. Maybe just regular join? I'm actually tempted to just ditch that skill. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna ditch the. Oh, I'm still. Oh, yeah. The. That's funny. Just kill me. Yo, grats, Shilly. Grats. Enjoy. Yeah, thank you for doing that, Scribe. I appreciate it. Or sorry, Doodler, excuse me. Had a dyslexia moment there. Looked over. Thank you, Doodler. Appreciate that. All right, let me change that. Let me change that skill. I'm honestly tempted. I'm tempted to just ditch this. I hate Phantom Form so much. I hate it. It's so bad. We should go back to doing brutal attack. I don't even really feel like that's even that good. Because like we only brink dodge certain things. And then I was also thinking that we would get rid of... Was it... No, it wasn't this one. It was, this one. Yeah. The only thing is, like, is there going to be anything else that I could actually use? I mean, I guess we could grab Ghost Arm Block. I mean, I don't think it really matters that much, but... We could maybe do Counter-Strike. Successful Brink Guard with Counter-Strike can be followed up with an additional attack. I feel like Counter-Strike could be good. You know, it's funny because I was thinking that maybe there'd be something we could actually put points into, but honestly, there's not really anything we could put points into. Counter-Strike might actually be good, though. Because it just gives us more defense, you know? We could put that there. Wait, what? Passive skills. Oh. Oh, you can only do one. Ah. Interesting. Wait, so, alright, so slam Brink Guard with Counter-Strike can be followed up with an additional attack. Charge Counter-Strike or repeat the input to consume 1 spirit charge and execute the attack. Okay. Successful Brink Art can be followed up with a second use of Counter-Strike. It does not consume spirit and deals decreased damage. Okay, so that's added defense, or you can take the attack. I'd probably take the attack, honestly. Most difficult one is the reflection skills. Yeah, I just feel like reflection is just not that great against bosses, personally. Warcry could be good too. Defensive stance and then attack nearby enemies with a ferocious roar. Increased poise. Decreased. I wonder how long that actually lasts. Enhance the damage decrease effects. Alright, hold on. Manage skills. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I see. Alright, hold on. So we should do Knight's Veil, Inner Fury, Counter-Strike. Actually, let's do Warcry right here. Wait, didn't I say B? No. Counter-Strike. There we go. We still have 13. Jeez. And there's not really anything else I can do here, so I mean, I guess I could grab, like, Ghost Arm block. Just to have, you know? I don't even know if that's going to be good, but let's just see. I mean, I don't have anything else to use the points on, so we'll try having a couple extra skills, see if that helps. Really? Really, dude? Really, dude? He's probably gonna, yeah, he's gonna just get full stamina. Alright, that's fine. Really? Wow, okay. Okay. Alright. Sure, man. I mean, I'm liking the spin to win build, but it's taken a little bit to get used to, I guess. Really, dude? Spin to win. Here we go. Wow, cool, dude. Here we go. The sound is bugged. Alright, after this attempt, I'll do what I can. Oh, that's fun. Yo, what's up, Wolf?
Why do you refuse to understand? It's time to let go of that weak mortal shell.
Alright, should be good now. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of reflection. Honestly, like, I think there's too many different kinds of parries in this game. Damn it. Unfortunate. Oh my god. Fuck off, dude. There we go. Too early. God damn it. I missed the parry. Or I missed the riposte. This is a really bad fight. God damn it, dude. Trying to time that shit is really fucking frustrating. Enjoying the rainy day and existing. That's accurate. Sometimes I feel like I'm just existing too. What to do here? I feel like phantom form is just annoying as hell right now. Like, I really don't have anything else to use this on, but, I mean, I don't know, I just, at the same time, I also don't know if I want to do all the other stuff. Like, I mean, I guess we could ditch Ghost Arm and still get this, but I don't know. I don't feel like I really use Ghost Arm enough. Yep, here we go. Ha! Yeah, fun. Fun, man. Getting out of the cold weather and into the warm, just that time. Yeah, I hate this time of year, man. April is like such a depressing time of year for me in Ohio specifically, like because we get these really tease days of like, oh, it's 70 degrees, and then the next day it's fucking 20 again. What? I'm getting way too greedy with these attacks, man. I thought that maybe I could use the deflect thing on that. Counter-Strike. I don't think Counter-Strike works on that. I'll have to try that again later. I don't think it does, though. Okay, so it does work. You just have to time it, right? Sure. Yeah, Andrew, what's up, Chief? For Khan, how's it going? Yeah, I'm over the fucking cold weather, man. My fiance really wants to move somewhere warm, but anywhere warm equals expensive, so. Damn. Wait, really? Wow, cool. That's so fun, man. Oh shit. Went the wrong way. Ow. Good. What is that? Oh. He fucking nukes and heals himself. That's cool. Oh god. Nope. I'm gonna end up getting phantomed. Nope. We're alright for now. Sure. Oh god. Nope. No! I fucking choked. That was my bad. All right, well, I wanted to kind of see his phase 3 stuff, which doesn't seem too bad. I think we need to break that crystal. I think that's the key. Pretty sure breaking that crystal is the key. Ow. Can't push that way. Hello? Dude. Let me use my stuff, dude. What the fuck? Oh my god. That was so dumb. I hit the wrong fucking button. I hit the wrong button. I'm a fucking loser, dude. Jesus Christ. Little coffee in the system. Everything will be fine. There's too many goddamn buttons in this game. You have RB and RT. Skills on all of them. Okay. Love how I dodged that and I still get hit. That's cool. Like, I got a brink dodge and it's still... I'm already running out of heals. Good times. I'm not even gonna waste my time with this shit. Wow, cool. Yep. Oh, okay, so that thing actually detonates after the fact. That's good to know. I didn't want to waste a bunch of supplies on that phase. That was really bad. Damn it! I always forget when that fucking combo ends. That one's the one I haven't quite learned yet. It's like one of the few combos I feel like I don't know how to play around in phase 1. Of just like the normal melee combos. What? Oh, he's doing that already. Wow. Didn't expect he'd be gaming like that already. Interesting. Well, he's sitting here taunting me, thinking that I'm gonna just run into the middle of a fucking tornado. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Oh, he's doing the thing again. Ooh, this is not good at all. There we go. Can I fucking use my stuff here, please? Damn it! Oh, he's already doing this, huh? Damn it! What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ, huh? Good Lord. He's so close to dead, man. He's so close. No! Yeah, it's the final boss. God damn it, so close. Alright, I think we've seen all of his moves. I think we've seen them all. It looks like he maybe only does that heal once, but I'm honestly not sure. It seemed like you could attack that crystal, but it looked like he still healed himself. God damn it, man. I hate wasting heals like that, dude. I keep thinking that I can use Counter-Strike on that, but it just doesn't work. Good. God damn it, man. Damn. Ah, fuck. That was bad. No! Dude, I'm so close, man. We're so close. I really don't understand how that crystal works. I feel like if I had 2 more fucking heals, we'd be set, man. I feel like we'd be set. We're getting a lot of damage when he gets stunned, and I feel like we're not gonna get 2 stuns. God, spin to win is so good. I am definitely a spin to win enjoyer for sure. I'm not gonna risk it here. There we go. Wait, he didn't do 2? What the fuck? Fly up. All right. What the fuck? What? I don't understand the crystal at all, dude. I don't understand it at all. I'm guessing you just have to dodge each pulse of it, and you have to break it before he does the nuke. I don't know. I think that crystal is fucking weird, man. It's a cop-out mechanic for sure. Dude, pick something else, dude. What? Okay. Oh, cool. He's gonna get full stamina. It's so fun. Because he's dancing around. He's dancing around his fucking spikes and I can't get to him. Good. Shit. What? No! No, I missed it. That's unfortunate. Could have fucking stunned him right there. No, you fucker! That's a huge waste. Wow, cool! I didn't even get to break out of form and I'm dead! So fun, man! What a great game! God, that's so fucking annoying, man. Yeah, we're Ozma Gaming, alright. This boss is such a fucking shithead, dude. Yo, what's up, Shiny Pockets? How you doing, buddy? Blessing the Ozma attempts, I appreciate that. I'm rocking the spin to win build, as you can tell. We've had him to like 10% a couple of times in phase 2. Oh god. Oh, I thought it was over. Upgrade sword, but I'm firmly seated in the cult of dual swords. Dude, dual swords is super fun, man. I've tried all of the weapons, and it's really hard to pick a favorite. It's really hard to pick a favorite. What? That was bullshit. Okay, that didn't stun him even though it gave me the dodge. That's fucking horseshit. Really now. No, the fucking grab, dude. Never ready for that one. Dude, he's fucking poisoning through it all. What the fuck? That's twice now. Jesus Christ, dude. What a load of shit, man. All right, come on, we're almost there. What a cop-out, dude. What a cop-out, dude. Yeah, get his ass with the javelin, dude. Let's go. Dude, what a finish. Oh my god. Dude, the javelin was so perfect. Oh my god. Yeah, GG. No, there's more? Oh my god! There's more! This is bullshit! What the fuck? No! You've gotta be kidding me, dude! Why would you do this game? 3 health bars is fucking cringe, man. God. God, that's so cringe. I'm so mad, chat. If I would have known, I probably wouldn't have died there. Like, I was not ready at all. Go! What? Got some pretty cringe inconsistencies here, man, on the attacks. That was my fault. Dude! Fuck! I'm not gonna have any heals left for the cringe-ass fucking phase 3, dude. No, fuck. Oh, cool. God damn it. I swear those ones shoot like way faster. The third ones. Like the two-piece at the end. Can't believe that they would do us dirty with 3 health bars, man. Oh, what? The fucking wall, are you kidding me? Dude! Nice. Oh, what? Christ, man. No! No! Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm actually kind of okay with him going phase 2 with like lower values on that. Comes the microcosm. Nope. No! Shit. Okay. Come on. No! Damn it. No! Wait, what? I don't understand. Okay. What the fuck is my, like, what I don't even understand what happens when he knocks Blade Phantom out of your body. I don't even understand what that does. Wonder if it, like, lowers your attack power or something? I have no idea. Yo, what's up, Hauntings? I'm doing alright. How are you? We're super close here, chat. Ah, shit. No! Fuck. I'm gonna level up since we have some lacrima. Not that at one level really means much, but... Ah, shit, I forgot about that. Really, dude? Wow. I have no stamina. Very fun. Damn it. No! God damn it! Cool. Cool, dude. Cool, man. Damn it. I should be able to phase 2 it right here. Never mind. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be patient. No reason not to be. Nice. Damn. Sure, that's fine. Fuck. No! God damn it, man. That sucks. Alright, good. What? Damn it. Ooh, I was close. No! I probably could have finished it right there, but I was fucking not paying attention. Dude, there's nowhere for me to go. This boss room is too fucking small for this shit. Come on, please fucking finish this shit. Please finish this shit. Thank God. Jesus Christ. Good Lord, man. If there's a fourth health bar, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, dude.
Khazan, why do you stubbornly refuse to understand?
The chins! The chins, dude! And the blade. Gaming. That was sick.
Khazan, I'm sorry.
Oh shit. We gotta get out of here. I'm guessing that if you don't get the blade and the chains, you get the bad ending. And he just like fucking kills you. Man, that fight was insane. How long were we on it? I think it took like maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Show yourself. It's over. It's all over.
Congrats on completing the tutorial. Yeah. Yeah, no shit. Alright, so there is a post game, okay. Empire fell, reduced to ruins, leaving Khazan with nothing. The weight of killing Ozma with his own hands is now a deep, haunting nightmare that clings to him. Despite knowing there's nothing more to be done, he returns to the place where Ozma's memory still lives. Okay. So we don't actually die, we just pass out. We just pass out. Alright, so we're at Ozma's house. There's a epilogue I see. Let's check the basement first. Damn. Right, there's got to be something here. Alright, what am I missing? He said the sword. Where's the sword? Oh, here it is. Okay. The real boss finding out what to do. Guess what we have to do to get the true ending? After I'm done. After I'm done.
Thank you. You teach me to fight with it, and I'll teach you to use magic. Together, we'll be unstoppable.
How beautiful. Thank you, Khazan. I wish we could stay like this forever. The three of us together.
Reese.
We're reminiscing. Empty room. Alright, looks like basement. Yeah, here we go.
You dare defy us! Reese, no!
They killed Reese.
Reese, wake up, please.
Humans are the worst. Indeed they are.
Kill him! Kill the traitor!
To think we once called you a hero!
So, this is my reward for saving the Empire from the evil of his mom. I see now. The real evil is humanity itself. Ozma, what was the point of ripping the world apart with your hatred?
Okay, we get to do some more reminiscing. I'm sure. Examine the diary. The day the black moon rose, I came upon something extraordinary in El Ravika's lab. It wasn't a substance, not unusual, since it was more like energy. Power, nearly indistinguishable from air. Yet, when I first discovered it, it bore the shape of an eye. The moment I touched it, an overwhelming sensation and raw power coursed through me, something I had never experienced before. It quickly dissolved and vanished, as if it had guided me to its presence. This power might hold the key to bringing salvation to the world. In the fight against Hismar, Khazan and I risked everything. My strength fell short, and I could barely offer him support. Just as Hismar prepared to unleash its final strike, Khazan lunged at it once more. My dearest friend charges forward, placing unwavering trust in me. How could I ever turn a blind eye to him? Chaos is wild and treacherous, but I had no choice. I had to wield its power. And finally, Hismar fell. Khazan was unharmed, but this feeling of unease remains with me still. I came across a rumored prophecy in the royal archives. It tells of a song echoing through the Emperor's Grand Hall, praising the two wolves who brought down the Berzerk dragon. One day, the aged lion, the Emperor, will be torn apart by the fangs of the wolves. It's plain as day that the two wolves represent Khazan and I. Trying to track down the one who dared to utter such nonsense into the Emperor's ear under the guise of prophecy proved fruitless. They vanished without a trace, as if they had never existed at all. There's one thing that truly captured my attention. A symbol resembling a tearful eye in the prophecy matches the mark I found in the substance I discovered on the day the black moon rose. What use is being the Empire's greatest mage? There's nothing left of me now, just a hollow shell clinging to life against its will. Their bodies each bore a mark in the shape of an eye, as though they were branded, slaves to a master, yet there was nothing to be seen in the eyes. Let's take a look at the portrait. There's the credits. GG.
Phantom. It's time to return to where you came from.
I cannot. Charon commands me to stay. Chaos still remains, And so must I.
Ozma, I'm sorry.
I wonder how many different endings there are. Yeah, we got standing alone achievement, no summons. There it is. GG. There's 3 endings. Gotcha. I'm assuming I got the middle of the road ending. Is this the end? I mean, we got credits, so. To get true ending, you must not read the diary. Really? Seems like a weird thing to do. It seems a little weird that you wouldn't read the diary for the true ending. That's really weird. I wonder if I can like reload the save and see the other ending. Yeah, this game was really awesome. This game was really awesome. I think that the sword play in this game is really fun. I would have liked to have seen a little bit better weapon variety. God, this fucking credit music is so loud. Jesus Christ, I can't even hear myself think. I'm gonna turn the credit music down just a little bit, chat. Literally can't hear myself think. But yeah, so I think the sword play is really, really fun in this game. I think the issue that I find myself running into is that the combat is like almost too complex. There's like 3 or 4 different parries in the game. If you count the active skills, there's 4 different parries. Like there's literally no need for that. There's no need for that at all. Like why would you have like a perfect guard, a reflect, the burst counter, and the active skill? Like there's too many, and I think the problem is that it just overcomplicates. I think just having perfect guards and having the burst counters is more than enough. Counter strikes unique to greatsword. Well, the spear has a counter attack too that you can use as an active skill. It doesn't do the same thing as counter strike, but it's the exact it's almost the same thing. But I think just having 4 parries is just silly. And I think it's just not necessary. I think it overcomplicates the game in a way where, like, yeah, I like having extra playstyles, but I think that reflect is just completely stupid. I don't think that it's necessary at all. I think that it's an avenue for you to just basically waste mastery points, because you can parry most everything else normally and then build your, like, do your build around actually dealing damage when you parry too. So it kind of just makes that whole system completely irrelevant. It does the most stamina damage to enemies. Yeah, but again, we don't need 4 of those. You could totally do a build, or like you could make it to where the mastery points are allocated in a way that you still parry the way you normally do, but you get extra stamina damage. And I think the game is overly complicated by the fact that you're adding more buttons that you have to press and remember and write muscle memory for something that you could have easily just built into the systems that are already expected in the game. And so that's where I think they could have done better. I think the reflect could have just been built on top of perfect guards, and it would have been totally fine. You could have just had an expanded tree there, and it would have been fine. You don't need to have a completely different set of buttons that you then need to build out, and it's just too much. It's just too much. And to build off of that, oh my gosh, this game has the absolute worst Spartan Rage. This is the most underwhelming Spartan Rage that I've ever seen in a video game. Like, even if you just dump everything you have into Phantom Blade, it is so boring, man. Like, you get like 4 moves, and it doesn't last very long at all. And it's just shit. It's just complete shit. It's the most underwhelming mechanic in the entire game. And the fact that they force you to make it a on death thing in order to even upgrade the power on it is just stupid. Like, there's so much bullshit with Phantom Blade. Phantom Blade should be the absolute best thing that you can build out in this game, and it is the worst. It's not even like B tier. It is like F- tier, really fucking bad, and basically a waste of mastery points until you have nothing else to spend on. I hardly used it at all until the end game because it was just that bad. So like again, the overall swordplay is really, really fun. I want to see more weapon variety though. I want to see a simplified combat system. Like this combat system's overly complicated because of the fact that there's just extra buttons for redundant shit like the reflex system. I want to see it slightly, and I'm not saying like dumb it down to a point where it's like piss easy, but I think like Reflect and Phantom Blade are just trash in my opinion. The design is not good. I like where Reflect goes with it being more stamina focused, but it doesn't need to be its own thing. You can absolutely just extend the perfect guard tree and make it part of that rather than having its own set of buttons and then to have to then build it onto Phantom Blade form too. Like, that whole thing is just completely stupid. The bosses were pretty good, but I have the same complaint about this game as I do about a lot of Souls-likes these days. I hate that 90% of the game is just like piss easy bosses, and then there's 3 bosses in the entire game that are like way harder than, and not just way harder than everything else, but like so overly difficult that like they're just like flat out frustrating. Not every boss needs to be Melania or just complete bullshit. And I think the reality with this game is like I want to say there's like maybe 15 or 20 bosses in this game, and well over half of them are like just cannon fodder. Like, you can kill them in 1 attempt, maybe 2, and then that's the end of it. And then there's the other like couple bosses that you literally sit there and grind for hours and hours and hours, dying to just complete bullshit. And I think that the best Souls-like games, in my opinion, are ones where the difficulty is progressive and it's not just like a bunch of just shit like easy bosses and then like a couple of really hard ones. I think progressive difficulty is the way to go, but you shouldn't be waiting until the last 2 bosses of the game to actually start seeing difficulty, and then that difficulty is like miles ahead of the rest of the game. I hate that because it fucks the pacing of the game so unbelievably bad, because you're like ready to progress in the game and then you hit a wall and you're fucking stuck for fuck knows how long. And when you were just like, you were progressing smooth as silk before, and it just, like I said, it just kills the pacing of the game. It really does. I don't like difficulty spikes. I like progressive difficulty, and this game has a lot of difficulty spiking. You have like a very easy early game. Like, the Phantom Blade fight is a really good test of skill for the game. I really like that fight. It's not like overly hard, but it really, like, you can't beat Phantom Blade until you actually learn the game's combat systems. You can get past the Yeti without any problems, but Phantom Blade requires you to understand the game's mechanics. But then after that, it's like a bunch of just really dumb bosses until you get to Maluka. And then you kill Maluka, and then it's a bunch of really dumb bosses until you get to Elamane. And then it's a bunch of really dumb bosses until you get to Reese. And then and then after that, there's nothing. It's like it's literally like, I mean, Phantom Blade I would even consider to be difficulty spike. The bosses that I genuinely felt like were difficult were Maluka, Reese, and Ozma, and then like the Berserk Dragon I felt like was actually like a pretty fair fight. No, I actually don't think Viper was that bad. It only took me like it took me less than an hour to kill Viper. And they also nerfed him like day one, so he's not even that hard anymore, I don't think. But I just think that there's a lot of difficulty spiking in the game, and I feel like they didn't really consider the pacing of the game when they decided how difficult bosses were going to be. And when you've got 20 bosses in the game and only 4 of them actually feel like they're at Souls tier difficulty, but then also on steroids, it's frustrating. I actually didn't feel like Maluka was like horrible. I didn't feel like it was horrible, but I do think that it's like once you get to Maluka, that's when you hit your first wall. And then you just start steamrolling shit until you get to the next, like, end chapter boss. And I'm not talking, like, just one stage. I'm talking, like, the end of that arc. Maluka was nerfed too, same patch with Viper. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like the difficulty spikes are really unsatisfying in Souls games. Or Souls-like games, excuse me. And, like, when you play Elden Ring, right? Like, obviously people get stuck on Millennia forever, and it's, like, the one outlier. But I feel like when you look at FromSoft games, right? FromSoft, I feel like, does a fairly good job of kind of progressive difficulty with the occasional challenging boss, but not just like flat out complete total fucking bullshit. Minus maybe like ONS and Dark Souls 1. And again, like I'm talking like outliers. There's usually like one bullshit boss in every single Souls game, right? Like you have like ONS and DS1, you've got Millennia and Elden Ring. Probably Nameless King, I would say maybe in DS3 would be like the most bullshit boss. But even then, I don't even think Nameless King's that bad personally. But like every Souls game usually has like one bullshit boss, but it's an outlier in the rest of the game. And I feel like a lot of Souls-likes, they just try to one-up Millennia every single, like, especially since Elden Ring came out, a lot of these newer Souls-likes, they have to have a Millennia equivalent fight. And I just don't feel like that's necessary, because the reality is, while Millennia is a really great fight, nobody felt like that fight was fun the first time they beat it. It didn't get fun fighting Millennia until you got really fucking good at that fight. Whereas with most other fights in Souls games, they're pretty fun even when you're dying as you're learning the mechanics. Did Black Myth Wukong have any BS bosses? I don't think so. I thought Black Myth Wukong actually had like pretty fair difficulty. Although what's his fucking face? The sage guy, the golden sage guy, I think he's in like chapter 3 or something, chapter 4, I don't remember. He's kind of bullshit, but he's probably the outlier. Like I didn't really think that Wukong was that bad. But overall, I would say like the gameplay loop and the combat, when you consider the difficulty spikes, when you consider the like sort of lack of weapon variety, the redundancy of some of the combat systems, I would say it's like an 8 out of 10 for the combat specifically. But like, holy shit, the soundtrack in this game is fucking insane. Like, I was genuinely impressed. Like, I'm definitely going to be putting the Reese OST on my playlist because that soundtrack is fucking insane, dude. Really great music in this game. I think that the character arcs and stuff like that are pretty good. Like the story, if you're, I'm not too familiar on like the backstory of this game. I believe it's based off of an existing storyline, like prior to the game. But I thought the overall story elements, even if you're not familiar with that, are like pretty easy to follow. So I think that when you consider everything, I would say it's like, I actually normally do out of 5 anymore because I feel like it's easier to score. But I would be leaning 4 out of 5. But if I was going out of 10, I might be leaning closer to like a 9 out of 10, 4.5 out of 5 type situation. It's a really great game. But I feel like it's really dragged down by the fact that the combat needs some work, and so does the like difficulty progression. I feel like the combat's pretty balanced though among the weapons. I do think that the weapon balance is quite good. That's the one thing I would say really stands out to me, is you can really tell that they put a lot of thought that into the idea that if you're gonna only have 3 weapons, they need to be A, pretty good and fun to use, and B, they have to be balanced. Because if you have one weapon that is like S tier and then the other weapons are like B tier, I think that really kills the vibe of a game when the weapon variety is lacking. And when you consider the dual wield, the greatsword, and the spear, I consider the dual wield to be like the flurry, fast-paced. Like if you like really fast-paced combat, dual wield is 100% the way to go. If you prefer the tankier stuff, obviously you're going to go for greatsword. And if you really want to like balance the speed and versatility of both weapons, you go for the spear. But I think that all 3 weapons really do a great job of bridging different play styles and also maintaining a level of balance where I don't really think that one weapon is just like obnoxiously better than the other. Like they're all really good at the specific things that you build them for, and they have some other utility outside of that. Like, but all 3 weapons have some degree of defense. They have some degree of like if you want to do a lot of stamina damage, but overall they still accommodate a variety of play styles to where even though there's only 3 to choose from, those 3 weapons have a lot to offer. And so that was really, I was really impressed by that. I still would have liked to see a couple other options, but you know, like, I mean, obviously like the spear kind of is accommodating like the polearm, halberd, spear, you know, like long weapon category. But and obviously, like, it's you're a berserker, right? So, like, you're not going to use daggers or something like that as a berserker. Like, the idea is you're going to have some, like, hefty weapons. But, no, I was thoroughly impressed with this game. I really, really liked it. There were some things I didn't like, but overall, I really liked it. I would say 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5, somewhere in that range, 9 out of 10. Type situation. I think that if you enjoy Souls-like games, if you enjoy a challenge, I don't think that this game is so hard that you'll never be able to beat it. Like, I do find that a lot of Souls-like developers, though, they do tend to blow most of their budget on like a couple bosses. And you can really tell that with this game. Like, oh my god. If you look at the overall movesets of every boss, you can absolutely tell that of their combat budget, I would say Ozma got like the overwhelming majority of their budget. Like, and it's not even close. Like, look at his moveset. He probably has across, well, I mean, his phase 3 is basically phase 2, but you know, he just has, you know, slightly empowered attacks. He probably has like 40 moves. Like, I don't think I've seen that many moves on a non-FromSoft game boss before. He has a fuckload of moves. But the thing is, when you look at all the other bosses, they hardly have any moves. They have like 5, maybe 6. And I really, really felt Didn't know they split budget for different enemies. I mean, it's not like they're like, okay, we have $1 million for this boss. It's not really like that. But but when you think about how much time they put into it, you can kind of estimate about how much money went into it, right? Because if you look at dev time, right? If you look at dev time, let's say the game's in development. This game's been in development for a really long time, but let's just assume a normal development cycle, which for most games is 3 to 5 years. So over a 5-year period of time, how much time did they put into this boss? And you can tell that they put like, it's hard to put a number on it, but I'd say like 30% probably. Like they'd probably put like 30% of their budget just into that one boss. And it shows in just like how many moves he has, right? He's got a lot of fucking moves, man. And it's funny because last stream, I fought him for like a good 3, maybe 4 hours last stream. And I was still seeing moves I'd never seen before, man. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like when he does like the like arcing chaos beams in phase 1, I'm like, dude, like I literally did not see that until like 3 hours deep, man. I saw that shit for the first time. And then like the straight machine gun one he does. That one I think I saw that for the first time like 2 hours in. Are those pre-tariff dollars? Oh my god. Yeah, like it's like they were hot fixing new moves in as I was fucking fighting him, man. Dude, it was crazy. It was crazy. But no, this is a great game. I definitely recommend you guys check it out. They do have an easy mode for people that don't necessarily want to go crazy on all that stuff, you know? But yeah. Just a couple little nitpicks, you know? Couple little nitpicks. Looked like a sweaty game. Yeah, it was pretty sweaty. There were a couple bosses where we had to get in the sweat, but I didn't think it was too bad. What's the plan? What's next? Yeah, I think we should probably get back to RE4 remake permadeath randos until we finish those. I'm sure you guys have probably I'm sure you guys have probably noticed that my viewership has been quite lower playing this game. And I like playing new games, you know? But I do want to make sure that we are staying on pace with the Partner Plus push, because we are incredibly close, and I would hate for people to like feel like I'm like bait and switching them. I'm really not. Like, obviously you guys know that I play Resident Evil games really often, but I don't want people to feel like I'm bait and switching them out of a subscription and then just switching off to other games. So I do want to make sure I'm making my rounds, and we still haven't finished RE4 Remake Permadeath. I know that the Dark Souls 2 rando has been getting some popularity as well. I don't think that I've played DS2 enough, or recently enough even, to try to go for like permadeath DS2. But I did notice that it's gaining popularity. But I really think that I should focus right now on finishing RE4 Remake Permadeath. I think the sooner that we finish that, the sooner we can be free of it, get the YouTube content, you know, out the door. All that stuff, right? Because I do want to edit down both that one and Separate Ways when the time comes. I am going to put this whole playthrough on my VOD channel, by the way. If you guys have not had a chance to subscribe to that channel, you can do so right there. But yeah, I think we're gonna... I think we're probably gonna head back to RE4R for a little while. Sometimes you have to bring other games. Yeah, no. I mean, I want to make my rounds. You know, I've been thinking about my content strategy for this year, and I think I understand now, like, better than I ever have before, what I need to do to reach my goals with the stream. And I think where I'm at with new games specifically is if it's a game that, even if I'm not fully committed to speedrunning it, if it's something that maybe I'm scouting out to potentially speedrun. So like this game, obviously I was considering it. I don't think I'm going to, because I really don't like the way the leaderboards look. The leaderboards look like hot fucking garbage and just not something that I would ever be interested in, I don't think. Like, they have different categories for literally everything. There's like 1,000 categories for the game. It's completely obnoxious. There's like no discoverability on it. There's no... yeah, the whole thing is just... The whole thing is just not looking good to me, and the moderators do not look like overly experienced to me. So I don't think I'm super interested in it, but I can show you guys real quick what it looks like. This is the leaderboards. Like, absolutely fucking disgusting. There's literally categories for fucking everything. That, like, just completely disgusting. Completely disgusting. There does not need to be different categories based on weapon. There doesn't need to be an easy mode category. These are fine. These are fine. Completely unnecessary. Make a separate leaderboard for levels. And literally just do new game and new, like none of this needs to be here at all. Like, none of it needs to be here at all. Like, these leaderboards look completely stupid. I would never run on a leaderboard like this where you're never gonna find your run, because you're like people that are even browsing this to try to figure out what category they want to run. Like, this is not appealing to new runners at all. Do main categories for new game plus, level 1. Get rid of all this shit. Get rid of all this shit. Like, fuck easy mode, dude. It's a fucking Souls-like game. It doesn't need to have... There doesn't need to be an easy speedrun category. Just do normal. No, fuck weapon choices. Have that just be a filter if people really care about the weapon route. And do level leaderboards for all of this shit. There literally does not need to be all of this shit. It looks completely stupid. Like, they have a level leaderboard. That's the thing that's funny about it. So it makes all of this just completely not necessary. Like, I get that this is the whole region, but like, come on, there doesn't need to be a region speedrun, dude. There does not need to be a region speedrun. How are you going to do that in a new game state? Because you could just prep whatever you want beforehand. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Yeah, I'm not going to run this game if this is how the leaderboard's going to look. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. I think it could be a fun speedrun to do full game, but I don't like messy leaderboards, man. It's a pet peeve of mine as a speedrunner, because if I am going to run anything that's not the main category, you're going to have zero visibility on this. You're going to have zero visibility. Nobody's going to find your run. So, impeach the mods. I have followed the Souls-like community for some time, and I've never heard of the folks on the leaderboard. I've never heard of these folks. One of them joined SRC 2 weeks ago. So, like, literally should not be a moderator for a leaderboard when you have absolutely no experience whatsoever. Other person has been around 6 months, which I feel like that's fine. 3 years is fine, too, in terms of tenure. But that clearly the inexperience shows in how the leaderboards are set up. So, yeah, I'm not going to run it. Zero chance that I would run it. No, thank you. In other words, chat, the merch store is open once again. It's been a few years since I've had a merch store. Talked about it a little bit earlier today, but yeah, the merch store is open. Shop.hazeblade.tv. And we just got a couple things on here for now. I am planning on adding new designs, but we've got some t-shirts, got some sweatpants, some sticker collections, and some drinkware. So if you're interested in supporting the stream and getting a little merch for yourself, Hazeblade joggers, stickers, it's everything we want. It's everything we want. Yeah, these stickers look sick, man. This platform that I'm partnered with now, they are sending me some free samples, and I ordered the holographic sticker set to check them out. If you are subscribed to me here on Twitch, you do get 10% off, and if you place an order $75 and up, you do get free shipping on that. So if you are interested in checking out some merch, those coupons are combinable. So you can get free shipping and 10% off if you would like, if you're subscribed. So you don't have to be a subscriber for free shipping, by the way. The 10% discount, that's the subscriber discount. So, but yeah, we have the hollow version, we have the non-hollow version if you'd prefer the non-hollow. I have a t-shirt on the way, and I have a hollow sticker set on the way. You need the Hazeblade Classic joggers, yeah. Dude, they're cozy, man. I have a pair of these from my old supplier, and they're comfy as hell, dude. They're comfy as hell. If you want to see what they look like, they've got the Hazeblade design on the pant leg there. You want to see the waistband? I'll see if I can zoom in. There you go. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like mine a lot. I am looking for feedback, by the way, too. I'm keeping a running list of all of the different merch that you guys may request. I am going to open up merch requests. So if there is a specific type of merch item that you would like to see, I know we've already gotten requests for like shakers and hoodies and stuff like that. If you have any ideas for something that you might want, if you may plan on placing an order, I will say, if you're requesting something, I would ask that it is something that you would actually order, only because if I'm going to put the time and money into creating a design and putting it on the shop, I do want to make sure that it is worth the while. But yeah, if you are looking to make a request, if there's something that you really want, like item wise, like a mouse pad or something like that, please let me know, and I will put the time in and make sure that it is up there for you guys available. So yeah. Do I have a slogan or a typical saying? It's right here, Chief. A cut above the rest. That's the slogan. I feel like it's a good slogan for what we do here on Twitch. / YouTube. Shipping overseas might be a problem. I don't think so. They have distribution centers all over, so I was placing some I was placing some like orders using addresses in a couple of different countries just to see about how much shipping would be, and it seems like the shipping costs are pretty reasonable. In terms of pricing, gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll consider things down the road in terms of pricing. I am only basically looking because of stuff. Are you talking about tariffs? Talking about the good old tariffs. I don't think tariffs are going to be an issue because some of the print centers are also in those countries. So, like in Europe, they have print centers in Europe. So when you place an order, like it won't they won't print it in the U.S. and then ship it overseas. They're gonna print it in Europe and then send it like through your local service. So I don't think we'll have to worry too much about tariffs. So, I mean, I was looking at the pricing structure and it looked like it was pretty good for most locations. I'm not sure about like China and Japan and stuff like that. Can you link the merch store again? Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Shop.hazeblade.tv. We have our own domain. I've actually had this domain for years. And I had a website at one point, hazeblade.tv, but I took it down. It's currently under construction. I'm hoping to have a new website fairly soon, but probably not super soon. I'm very happy with this page thus far, but yeah, I like the look. I like that we've got a little sizzle right here. Shipping to Germany, I love it. Hell yeah. Vietnam is a no-go. Darn. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm hoping that they expand to more countries soon, because Fourth Wall is the provider, and they've been growing really fast. So I wouldn't be surprised if like some of the countries that they don't ship to right now, or if they're too expensive to ship to, I wouldn't be surprised if that changes fairly soon. Because they're fairly new. They've been around maybe a year or two. They actually reached out to me months and months ago, but I haven't really had time to look into them until recently. So, but yeah, I've got some samples coming either late next week or early next week. So I'm excited to check them out. Like I said earlier, I've got this T-shirt coming. I don't remember if I ordered it in gray or black. I'll have to go back and look. But I ordered one of these, and then I also ordered the holographic sticker collection because I want to see how those come out. I hope they look good. I figured that the designs for the swords, since swords are shiny, I figured that the holo would be really nice. But of course, we have the traditional vinyl as well, for those that are interested. So should be a fun time. But yeah, I think we're gonna double back to with all these things, these new things. The time for a new sword. Maybe. I know we've said that as the stream continues to evolve, there might be some new designs on the way, but I don't know. Maybe we'll have to see about how the Partner Plus grind goes, and if it goes well, maybe we'll see. I designed the silver one when I was kind of just starting out, reaching affiliate, and then I designed the purple one when I hit partner. So we might be ready for an evolution.